Good morning, everyone. My name is Lee Hyojun, and I will talk about UN goals, goals on no poverty, content, cause of poverty, solution to poverty, what can we do to make no poverty, and conclusion. A cause of poverty. There's two reasons about cause of poverty. One, gap between the rich and the poor. Two, the civil war. First, I will talk about gap between the rich and the poor. In 1992, gap between the rich and the poor in whole world looks like a Sophocles wine glass. That means a few rich people have a lot of money and most people have less money than rich people. The United Nations said 20% of rich people in the whole world have 82.5% of the world money. Then what about in recent times? And most of the economists says the gap between the rich and the poor is becoming bigger and more serious. In the UN University's result, it said in 2014, the top of rich people take possession 85% of the money, and the sum of the richest people's GDPs is same with the 40 to 50 per country's GDPs. Although there is growth in transportation and networks, the gap between the rich and the poor is become harder and harder. Second, the civil war. In Africa, there are many civil wars. Civil wars in Africa outbreak because of political problems. A political problem means a current government versus a rebellion. The rebellion thinks the government is wrong, and they think the vested rights are theirs. But the current government thinks the rebellion is wrong, and they disapprove of the rebellion's vested rights. So a civil war comes from political problems. There are also religious problems. In Palestine, there have been big civil war too. It started from 60 years ago. In World War II, the Jewish people wanted to get back their land. But Palestine people already live in this place, so the Jewish people made a peace treaty with the Palestine. But in the future, the Jewish people want more territory. So they oppressed Palestine people in Gaza, and it became a civil war in Israel-Palestine. Solution to poverty: child sponsorship and education. First, child sponsorship, like World Vision, Good Neighbors, and Compassion. There are many NGO centers. I do children's sponsor too, and it's so helpful for my sentimentality. And it is also helpful for children. If we sponsor only one child, then that child go to school and can have good club and become a good leader of their country. Education. A good solution to escape from poverty is education. Education is helpful to get money and become a rich person. But if poor countries can't make many education centers and teach their nation, that poor country never, ever, and forever escapes from poverty. There is a famous saying that is, don't give fish to a hungry person, teach them how to fish. It means rich countries should not help poor countries to escape from poverty. They should how they can escape from poverty themselves. See, what can we do to make no poverty? Donation. We can make donations to an NGO center. If we think more I than you than us, you can make nearly no poverty. Reduce food waste. We can also prevent poverty by saving natural resources. If we don't waste water or food, poor people could escape from poverty more easily. Especially if we reduce food waste. In America, there is almost 35,000 tons of more food waste per year. If American people reduce food waste, they can save more poor people. And also, we can prevent poverty by saving water. If we saving food waste and water, we can prevent poverty more easily. The conclusion. This is the cause of poverty, the solution to poverty, and what can we do to make no poverty. Can be found in the wise saying about poverty. Wars against nations are about to change maps, But wars against poverty are about to map change by Muhammad Ali. It means a war between two countries makes just a border lines, but a war against poverty can change people's mind. I think making no poverty is difficult but necessary homework. Thank you for listening my presentation. I really, really